Have you ever wondered whether or not you should give your child a cell phone? Well, maybe going through our experiences, maybe we can influence your answer. My name is Jeffrey Jones, and I'm going to tell you my history with these devices. I got my first cell phone December 2015. When I got my cell phone, it was really easy to connect to the internet and search whatever I wanted to search. I used my cell phone a lot for YouTube stuff because of how easy it was to access YouTube, and since YouTube had introduced YouTube chats, I made a few online friends. Unfortunately, YouTube chats no longer exist, and all our old conversations have been lost to time. I did lose contact with some of my old friends, but I still keep in contact with some. I've gotten into a few dramas during this era, and they did, in fact, leave a lasting impact in my life. It's funny to see how much I've grown because I started out on a cell phone editing videos, and now I'm almost to 400 subscribers. On another note, it felt really nice to have a cell phone during the night times because I had contact with anybody if anything happened. Because during nighttime, it felt really alarming to fully be alone and nobody around to talk to. It's really easy to get hooked onto your cell phone for hours without realizing how much you should actually be sleeping, and you could even mess up your entire sleep schedule because it happened to me. Messing up your sleep schedule is probably one of the worst things you could possibly do. Because of my explorative nature online, I found things that I probably shouldn't have found yet because of my age at the time. It was really easy to find things you were not supposed to yet accidentally, and then also getting hooked on it because no one's stopping you. And with that, I have told you everything I have to offer with my history with cell phones. But I did say hour, so because I want to get as much info as possible, I will be interviewing my sister. This is my sister, Cheyenne Jones, and she's 26, and I'm about to ask her a series of questions. When did you get your cell phone?
I think I got my first cell phone when I was like 12 or 13. Yeah.
Do you remember how long you used to be on it for?
When I first got a cell phone, I wasn't really on it that much. I just used it to like contact mom and dad if I needed them. And then it evolved to like texting friends, but I never really spent like hours on it.
So you could say you weren't really addicted to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was addicted to it. I was more outside.
After all the cell phones you have gotten, did you ever look at stuff you weren't supposed to look at?
I was a very explorative child, so I'm pretty sure I did a lot of things I wasn't supposed to do. Like, I downloaded games I wasn't supposed to, looked at content I wasn't supposed to. I was all over the place.
So all the power of the internet made your explorative mind do what it's supposed to. Like, when you're curious, you looked at stuff that was easily available to you.
Yeah, I'd say the ease of access made it a lot easier to just get into whatever I felt like getting into.
How would you say having a cell phone shaped you as a person, or the person you are today? Did it have a really effect? Did it not have an effect? What effect did it have on you?
I think it shaped me in a way that it's like being able to communicate with friends was very nice and like making friendships through the phone. But it also shaped me where I would stay up late on it sometimes, um, and stuff like that. So like I kind of mess up my sleeping patterns a little bit with it. Um, but other than that, I would say just being able to explore freely is a very nice thing. So that kind of shaped me as well.
Around your cell phone, did you ever feel safe or you had comfort?
I definitely get the safe feeling, because it's like you can contact whoever you need to contact. You can contact the police, um, and warm. Yeah, I definitely like feel comfort and stuff like that. It feels empty when you don't have your phone, so I feel that.
Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you for your time in this troubling world, and thank you for lending your voice.
Thank you for
And your
having me.
okay. Comparing notes, it really proves how addictive cell phones have become in the modern era. Because of how fast technology is evolving, it might get worse over time. But for what it's worth, the safety and security of your child might be worth the risk. And if you monitor your child properly, you can make sure that whatever they're doing, it's in their age group and they don't ever discover something that they're not supposed to. Are you going to give your child a cell phone? Well, I'm leaving that answer up to you because you're the only one that can answer that. Thank you for watching.